Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Ant. I got some special requests today. These brothers right here, they got some smoke for y'all. A lot of Krump history, man. These two brothers, Outlaw and Boy Bad. Y'all. I've been doing all these Krump, episodes for the last 3 months, and it's starting to take over, man. And this is a dope way for y'all to understand like history of Krump. And also from like the OGs, the vets. They got a lot of stories to tell, man. There was a lot of behind the scenes shit that was going on that a lot of people don't know. And this is the way to get to know, you guys' favorite dancers and crews. So this is Krump Talk, episode 12. We got the homie Outlaw and got the homie Boy Bad. Y'all ready? Let's go. Here we go. Yo.
Hmm. You already know what time it be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me add the King Boy Bad real quick.
Oh yeah. You gotta let them know who bled for six.
Boy, this about to be a dope episode. Holy shit. Boy, Bat, what's good with you, King?
Hey, what's the deal? The video skipping a little bit.
You clear now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Oh, all right, man. Yeah, man. What's good with you?
Hey, man, what's up, man? How's it going?
I mean, I'm doing good, man. Just, yo, fellas, man, I just want to say, man, damn, man, I'm like breathtaking, starstruck because
Yeah.
y'all two of my favorite, like, crumpers ever, man. This shit is like history right now.
Bro, I'm happy to see you, bro. What the hell? I can't get the smile off my face either.
Yeah, man. Like,
Man,
the crazy thing is, fellas, I didn't know these Crump episodes was gonna take off like the way they doing right now.
bro, you have a lot of us in Krump that's, that been waiting for something like this. You know what I mean? Um,
And I ain't never been interviewed by nobody.
so for the most part, we here to represent our era of Krump and to represent the AV as well. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Um, and just overall, just the Krump movement, period.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, man. Definitely appreciate it. So, let's get started, man. Like, each one of y'all take turns, introducing yourself. So, obviously y'all well known, but for those who, new dancers or people that's tuning in, introduce you guys.
Oh, go ahead, boy back.
well, I'm Boy Bad. That's my Krump name. My name is Marcus. You feel me? Uh, Phew. I was clowning before I Krump dance. I was actually clowning in Compton, California. Before I moved to the AV. So that's who I am. So go ahead, Law.
Long behold, the first interview. Outlaw, King of the Six. Outlaw, the demigod. He who brought him to Lancaster. Day one. Let's hear about it. Hmm.
Yeah,
Crumb
let's
Kings.
let's
Also, after the Crumb Kings, for people who didn't know, I danced for Tommy the Clown.
wow.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Crump King era, fellas. How did both of y'all get into the into this Crump King movement? Like, how was y'all initiation process? Like, stuff like that.
Well, me, I got involved in the Crump Kings. This is when I start. Man, I like I lab so much. I got dope. But I didn't really think of it like that. I really kept it humble. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But so I was just traveling and just massacring everything I went to. And
Hey, that nigga General talking about tag me in.
I was about to say that General, he right
Bro,
there.
if you could tag the General in,
Y'all want General to pull up? I
Hey,
got
he's the
General.
nigga,
reason why.
please.
He's the reason why I became a Crump King.
Let's. Oh,
Yeah,
all right,
please, bro.
all right. Here we go, Joe. General, I'm about to add you now.
Nigga, the General.
So
We
look,
finna add him now.
all right. So I'll wait then.
I
I'll
already
wait
know
then.
what time it
Yeah.
be.
Oh shit. Oh yo.
We
What's
live.
up,
We
nigga?
live. We live.
G,
All right. So
the
let
homie
me
G
say what I have to
True.
say. Let me say it. So General and Chaz would pop up. Like I'll be at house sessions smashing. This nigga General and Chaz would pop up. General come to me like, "Hey, bro, come on, bro. You gotta come, bro." And I was like, "Nah, man. Like, nah, bro." I think it was like 2 times or like 3 times where this nigga General found me smashing somebody at a house session, and I would never understand how this nigga's finding me, bro. Like how the hell? And all of a sudden, I was like, "Come on, bro. I go with you." And that's how I crossed. Like that's how I became a Crump King, is because of General.
Man, this is history, man. Holy shit.
Yo, I just wanted to tap in right quick with y'all, man. You already know. I just seen the bros on live. I was like, yo, let me tap in one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you already know you're always welcome, bro.
Hey, man, I like what you're doing, bro. I like what you're doing, dog. I like what you're doing, man. This thing is tight.
Yeah, man, definitely appreciate it, man.
So, Law, how you became a Crump King?
So, Outlaw was the last of the Crump Kings, most hated. You know, um, I just feel like Biggie Smalls, notorious for the work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? I was brought in last. General was telling me, you should be a Crump King. We do it real. And then when they brought me to Koki, the owner of the Crump Kings, this was in the 818. That day was recorded in that battle, like a put on, just like you put on somebody in a gangbanging hood or something, you jump around. That's what they did. They jumped around, and that can be viewed at the end of one of the Crump King DVDs. Do y'all remember the name of that DVD? Was it Battle for Existence?
Yeah,
It
I
might
think
When
be.
we
so.
was,
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So yeah, at the end of Battle for Existence, you see me get put on, and I show my work to the world. You know what I'm saying? And then I also wanted to say that as soon as I came on there, the first thing I said on my mouth is Outlaw King of Lancaster Buckner.
You said what?
Outlaw King of Lancaster Buckness. As soon as they put me on the camera, and I
Oh,
never
yeah.
got interviewed. None of
Hey yo, Outlaw. I keep hearing you saying the King of Lancaster. You think you hold that title over Ruben?
them.
I do.
And it's those two men right there.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. When
General, and then after Boy Bad, then General can tell you when the day him and Lieutenant met me. Shout outs to Lieutenant.
Yeah, salute the lieutenant.
all day, General, you want to go first? How you
Uh,
became Crump King first?
yeah, real quick, man.
Yeah.
How I got in, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think, honestly, I think me and Boy Bad always clicked because we always felt like outcasts. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas didn't really. Are we allowed to curse on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like, niggas didn't really fuck with us. You know what
Ah,
I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like, niggas dealt with us,
okay.
but niggas didn't really fuck with us like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was tolerated.
Right.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, nigga, I was tolerated amongst my peers. Boy Bad fucked with me heavy. Outlaw, you know what I'm saying? A lot of other cats. They're my niggas, they're my bros, but I know for a fact I was tolerated more than anything. And then, afterwards I gained my respect from them. You know what I mean? Because niggas didn't know me like that. I came from New York. I was from the Bronx, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
What,
Like,
yo, hey, yo,
No,
what
I
was
know
the
you know
street
he in New
called?
York.
yeah,
231st dot Brother Ave.
you already know.
Blah.
White Plains, you feel me? You know what I
I
mean?
know.
And all day nasty, you feel me? So, um, just keep it real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to roll around with my nigga Soldier, you feel me? Fitz, and Boy Bad. Like, I was always labbing with Boy Bad, nigga. We was labbing like literally every day, bro. Keep it a buck,
We
like,
we had an apartment right next door to each other.
period. Like, it was like it was the life, bro. It's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? We lived it. So I would be going to Chad's house. You feel me? On a weekly. I go down to LA. You know what I'm saying? If I this before I had a car, I would take the train. You know what I'm saying? Get down there. But then one day, I went down there to Soldier's house. I was with Soldier. We was gonna go to LA, and we pulled up at Chad's house, nigga, and I seen a gang of cameras. I was like, what the heck is all these cameras doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? They had a setup, bro. It looked like a Hollywood studio. And I seen Koki. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you feel me? Koki was recording. I'm like, oh, he got a beastie camera. That's a beastie camera. That camera killing everything we record with. You know what I mean? So at that point, like, I realized, like, he was like enticing battles. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you should battle Crush. You should battle Enforcer. You feel me? And I'm like, nigga, what's up with this dude? Like, he just keep on with the extras right now. You know what I'm saying? So Crush and them, they really didn't fuck with your boy because they didn't like my name. My name, General. But I just liked the name. I didn't really look at it from a perspective like, yo, I'm the leader of the fam. I just looked at it like, yo, my name is General. You know what I'm saying? Soldier was like, hey, that's a dope name. You should go with that. You feel me? And essentially, bro, went from being on Remnant to it
Oh yeah, and
transformed
what's up,
to
Ultra?
it transformed to Krump Kings. You feel me?
Right.
And you know,
Boy, bad back.
we started doing little shows or whatever and stuff like that. But I was already like out there, bro, doing stuff. You feel me? Like, me and Boy Bad was already doing stuff. Like, you know, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy because we've been dancing for years before that. You know what I mean? But we just essentially got into the group, and it was kind of like a little secret. I keep it 100 with you. It was like low-key a little secret, bro. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it wasn't like people was just telling us like, oh, yo, we about to have a group called Krump Kings. Y'all should come join.
Right.
It was like this little secret group that everybody just wanted to come out with. So I ended up popping up at the house one day, and that's how I ended up getting on. You feel me? I think Koki just kind of threw me in there, and that's how I ended up getting on. Honestly, I felt like I was on. I got on by accident. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But I was dope. But I felt like
Right.
there was a lot of cats that needed to be on. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't on.
Right.
So
Yo,
that's why.
this is a question for all three of y'all. So it's not a lot of people, out currently in this Krump culture that, I can honestly say like my Krump knowledge and history is like second to none. So I want to ask all three of y'all is like, why when people bring up like Krump Kings, as far as like that DVD era and everything, you three like your class don't get mentioned with like the eye.
Exactly. Exactly.
Why is that?
Hold
Exactly.
up, hold up.
Exactly.
This is why apartment
Let's
be
talk about it.
Now, let me tell you this. You asked a question. You said, you keep hearing Outlaw say that he's the king of AV. Do we feel that way? And I said, and you said over Ruben. I said, I do. Because me and Ruben, that was my battle. Like, I lived like in the same house with him. You feel me? Like, my mama made his mom my godmother. Like, you feel me? So I grew up there. Outlaw was the first nigga to leave the AV and become cartoon.
Period.
Wait,
Period.
is my
You
Yo,
good, bro?
Hello.
I'm gonna jump back in. Boy, back. Keep going.
Okay. Well.
Yo, tag me back in when I jump back on.
Well.
I gotta walk
I
to the
got you.
office.
I got you,
All right.
General.
Bet.
So
I got you.
Outlaw was one of the first to cross over and become hella popular, dance with cartoon and all that. Outlaw was I think what was it, Baby C or something, or like
Now
Outlaw.
that's a story ain't never been told on camera.
Bro, look. So he was the first crump dancer that
I
I
was under.
seen
I got under. Go
out
ahead,
the
boy. Back. Go
AV,
ahead.
like out the AV to actually get live amongst that group. You get what I'm saying? Me and Ruben was still at the house labbing, looking at it like, dang, looking at each other like these niggas is bugged. You feel me? Law was out there like, wow, I'm in there, and I was like, damn, this and me and Outlaw, we grew up like before that even happened. I knew Outlaw for years before before I even seen him
Before
come back.
that,
You feel me?
Mhm.
So it hit my eye, it hit me different. Like, wow, Law out there. You feel me? Like, so, bro, I watch,
the whole entire story of everybody being interviewed and not mentioning Outlaw,
bro.
that
Outlaw, the
is
only one
what is
that has
what you're
outstayed
really
the style.
doing.
The
You having
style,
a whole entire story without
bro,
who brought this shit to Lancaster.
bro.
Who was the buckets nigga from Lancaster? And that was Outlaw.
And I'm gonna pay my respect because I watched everybody steal people whole characters besides Outlaw. You feel me? Like like I watched this like, so to me a lot of crump dancers that people is saying, oh, he's the man, he's the man. No, no, they not, because I watched it from my own eyes and I knew who 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 made crump for themselves. You get what I'm saying? We have a lot of self-made crump dancers during our era.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Uh, um, the only reason why I became a little homie or something like that is it was just off with some brotherhood stuff. Because every big homie I had, I done ripped a hole in. You feel me? So he's the only one that I seen the Law is do that, bro. Literally, like,
Exactly. And you see that comment right there. It said that Outlaw was killing shit since the ninth grade high school party. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about before all of them met me, I was already tight. I had already had the name. I already had this Outlaw at it. I'm dying with that name on me. I bleed for the six.
the Law is a pioneer, bro. I wouldn't even battle the Law because out of respect I have for the man. He
Mm-hmm.
will always call me out. I guess it's a big homie thing. You feel me?
Oh,
But
and
but
that's
like,
one of the things for everybody in the future to understand that that's how Outlaw was. I will always be let a nigga think he tight. Oh, you think you tight? Huh? Yeah, you can't beat Outlaw.
I'm
You know, just for the fun of it and stuff like that. Because I mean, it was always competitive. Because my background came from I wanted to be an N1. I wanted to be one of them N1 superstars. So the so you know the Rucker Park, the Skip to My Lose.
Yeah.
So who was before Skip to My Lou? That's who I was. I was the Skip to My Lou of Rucker Park. That's who Outlaw is in the Skip to My Lou in Rucker Park.
ABC, I never forget that shit, bro. Hey, hey, and then I watched a couple of other interviews that you had. The one with Goliath, J Boom,
Mm-hmm.
bro,
No,
bro, bro. I was I was Junior Goliath. No, was it Goliath or was it J Boom? I was a J Boom. Okay,
mm-hmm.
J Boom, bro, bro. When I'm talking about brother labbing every day, it was just me, him at times. Certain general pop up sometimes, like the history they are telling on their lives is not accurate. Like, like,
You know how they say like men are the heroes in their own story.
Yeah.
They telling the story. They telling
right,
their story.
right,
Outlaw is going to tell you
because
the story.
because Ruben wasn't
Wow.
Ruben was nowhere around J Boom.
Outlaw the king of the six, and I don't play about it.
Bro, Ruben was nowhere around J Boom because Ruben was my bro. I lived with Ruben and used to leave his house and go to J Boom's house. So he was nowhere even shouldn't even been mentioned in that because they was enemies, rivals. So I used to go to their battles all the time because I lived with Ruben and I was and Boom was my friend, bro. Like literally. So bro, no. And bro, the first person I ever met when I came to Lancaster was Lil Mickey, Adrian, Trouble,
Right.
right? I
J
was,
Tight, aka Rich Boykin.
bro, literally the first person I ever met, bro. Then
Talk
it was,
about it.
Trey Michael. Then it was Lil Big Mickey that he met. You feel me? So I'm like, why niggas keep leaving us out? Like, bruh, like, are you forgetting that, bro? I met,
Tell it. Tell it.
I,
Tell
I
the
met,
story.
I met Lil Mickey,
100 years from now, people gonna see this. So tell the
and
truth.
then,
Tell the story.
after me and Lil Mickey clicked, then Trey Michael moved up the street, which was Big Mickey. You feel me? At the time, I don't even think Adrian had a name. Adrian wasn't even dancing like that. He was just bad. You feel me? My little brother, love him to death. You feel me? Uh, then he moved up the street, and then that's when all that happened. You feel me? And we left the AV, and that's when he met the law and all of them. But, bro, for J Boom, and I have nothing against them. I have nothing against Adrian. I have nothing against J Boom or nothing like that. But it's just the real history of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And just being a close friend to these dudes and being left out of main parts it really bothers me because to this day they still talk to me like, let's lab today, or let's do this, or let's do that. You know, like we're talking today and like let's lab, but just yesterday you had a chance to really explain our Krump. We a big history of Krump, so we feel some type of way of being left out of certain things.
As y'all should.
You know, so I did. J Boom did say "boy bad" at the end, but what bothers me is that the first names that flew out, that was said, bro. Like just all paying respects to who was actually there. You get what I'm saying? Um, so you know, Chaz didn't come, bro. Chaz didn't come until 4-6 years after we all made friendship.
Wow.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
Tada's. So when the time, so when are you talking about? Because I remember the years. I'm pretty accurate with everything.
bruh,
So
I moved like I moved to the AV like 2001, maybe a year before 2001, right? So I didn't meet Chaz until I graduated high school, which was 2003, bro. I knew all y'all before I even knew who Chaz was. So just
mm,
imagine from 10th grade to till I graduated. That's 3 years, 10, 11, 12. You feel me? I knew y'all for a couple of years before Krump dancing even came in play. You remember, Law? We used to go to the park and battle everybody in clown dancing, bro. We did clown
I
parades,
remember
we
all
did
of that.
all
Yeah,
that.
that's
So,
right. I made sure I was beating everybody. Nobody wasn't beating me. You're
so,
not beating Outlaw. You think that you're gonna beat Outlaw? Trust and believe. I'll be up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning practicing to beat you,
so
and
Krump
not
history.
just not one day of the week.
Nah, bro. The AV was the AV was consist of freaking J Boom and this was a circle. It wasn't spread it out, all right. But it was we was meeting each other like this, right? So that circle was J Boom, Outlaw,
What
Ruben,
up, Rex?
uh, Lil Mickey, uh, J Squad, um, um, we can't forget about Soldier, freaking, um, me of
The
course,
original Soldier type.
right, Ron,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and then we had the original, Lil Pretty, which is Outlaw's
Little cousin, Little
yeah,
Miss Prissy. So the first Little Miss Prissy was my little cousin.
right.
Get
So
the
we
damn.
start we was meeting each other like this, you know. So all I'm saying is the way we met each other is what they're forgetting about. Like they're skipping people and just saying, "Oh yeah, Ruben and tie dyes." Like, wait a minute, bro. Like, nigga, I came to your house every day, bro. You wasn't even kicking it with Ruben then.
You know what's the reason for them like guys like yourself and Outlaw General? I think the reason is why you guys don't get mentioned currently because it seemed like with those Krump King DVDs, they was only focused on Chaz, Mickey, Ruben. You know what I'm saying? They really wasn't little clips here and there throughout the war. But it seemed like main focus was on those dancers.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that too. I feel
Where's
like
all that wind coming from?
I'm sorry, my you know how like
Okay.
iPhones overheat and then they cut off. I had it up
Oh.
to the air conditioner because it kept cutting off on me. But I feel like that too, bro. And and a part of me feel like certain names is only mentioned because they're relevant right now.
I agree.
You
Out of
know,
sight, out of mind type shit.
so they don't want the Krump road to come down on their head with a lot of negativity. But I don't care. Like, bro, the only reason why I am the way I am is because of pure laugh, bro. Pure laugh. Just pure laugh and just going. You feel me? Just running through
Yeah, this
people.
man usually he was really practicing. He was really practicing. Every time I got to see him, because I lived in Lancaster, he was really tight. He was getting tighter and tighter and tighter every time I saw him. So he telling the truth. That worked.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This is something else that I want to ask y'all too. I want y'all to correct me if I'm wrong. It seemed like you and Law at y'all high stages of your Krump career, like I said, correct me am I wrong. It seemed like Chaz always made it himself to battle y'all, kind of like the water down, throw like water on y'all fire. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something,
And whenever you ready, I'll go.
Am I
bro.
right or am I wrong?
Nah. I could say because he knew who was a challenge. You know what I'm saying? He knew for a fact, bro. If I give him because look, keep it real. When I lab with Chaz, it taught me how to be more calculated, right? Like more on point. But I was always grimy, like so. That's what I learned from him, and and vice versa. They learn how to be grimy. You feel me? So now he's seeing a complete dancer. You feel me, bro? Chaz used to come to my house, man, 3 o'clock in the morning while I'm asleep, bro, all the way from LA, bro. Knock on my door, bro, and I'm like, who the hell? My girlfriend like, what? And I open the door, Chaz standing there like, you got to battle, man. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? When I tell you it was blood for blood, it was blood for blood. One thing, I, I one thing. When I got to the point where I was just indestructible,
Mm,
bro told me
mm.
I just ripped. It was the first cage. I don't think they posted it, but it was the first cage before the first cage before they posted it. I took out one of Soldier Little homies. That's when I first came out with this. This nigga, I walked to the car like, "What's up, man? Where we about to go?" I'm happy as shit. Like, "Hey, man, where we about to go?" Whoa. He going, "You not my friend. Get away from my car." I'm like, "The fuck?" I'm like, "Why? What's wrong with you, bro?" He points over at Adrian and was like, "Ask him." So I looked around him like, so I'm like, "What's up?" Adrian said,
All right, bro.
"Bro." So to this day, I have no idea. All I could think about is because I was indestructible because Adrian gave me my Krump name. That's how close we was. Adrian gave me boy back. You feel me? When
Hard.
agent gave me the name, Ted said, "No, I don't like that name. I don't like that name. You can't have that name." And I was like, "Nigga, that's my name, bro." So after that, never like like I had to work for the respect. You feel me? But to this day, I still don't know. Like I don't know. Like I never knew what happened. You
Damn.
feel me? So, but I noticed that he doing it. Damn, I don't like talking like that. He doing the way he did us. The same thing he just did with the TikTokers.
Man, he went there.
Yo, you know what's boy back, you know what's crazy? Like I said, bro, I feel that my Krump knowledge is second to none. And I'm very like hip to like, even though I wasn't in Cali with y'all, but bro, I spent so many fucking countless hours, bro, like from the fucking Krump King DVDs, the YouTube clips, like, bro, I know like all y'all history, bro. So I know like all the little shit that went on because like me and my crew was like very detailed with this shit. And I told my crew, I said, yo, only reason why this nigga Trez is fucking with them TikTok niggas right now is because they got the light right now. And he feels that that's going to keep his name in another brand where, you know what I'm saying, it's not just with Krump. But I was like, if those niggas wasn't lit in TikTok, he wouldn't be fucking with them niggas like that. And my crew disagree with me,
Hey,
but I'm glad you just said that.
hey,
Nigga,
I'm gonna say one
everybody
more
know that.
thing. I'm gonna say one more thing, bro. It's because, like I told you, when we lab with each other, we learn things. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Chaz is labbing with a more calculated group. You feel me? He's already calculated. You feel me? Now he's working with some more calculated dancers, where to a point now he's trying to change it to Krump 2.0.
Yeah, I see that. I see
You
that.
feel me?
Yep.
Because now he done learned something different. You feel me? So
Mm.
it's a calculated, it's hella calculated where to a point now, the order to be hot, you feel me, you have to catch up. But bro, how can I catch up to a breakdancer that been already breakdancing? You feel me? That's gonna make it hard for a lot of people to even do that, bro. Like it's it's hella
It's another
calculated, bro.
question that I wanna. It's another question that I wanna ask all three of y'all dancers. Because of y'all history. I'm about to say a name, right? And I want y'all to give me y'all opinion on why his name is not up there with Chaz Miho. And I feel like he's one of the creators, but like they persona kind of knocked him off of the Mount Rushmore. Not in my Mount Rushmores, but everyone else's. So there's a name, Lil C. Why don't he get the same respect as Chaz and Miho? And as
I'm
he's one of
gonna
the
take the
creators.
floor on this.
Well, okay.
I'm
This is
gonna
the
take the
thing.
floor on this one. I'm gonna go back. Let me start from when they was
Yeah.
dancing for Tommy the Clown. So they were all dancing for Tommy the Clown. Let's say these names: Miss Prissy, shout out to the Queen of Crump, Little C, Big Miho, Slayer, and well, Slayer wasn't dancing for them, but and also you know the last guy, but
Right.
so yeah, they was making up the crumb, and then the reason why I feel like niggas edged out Little C is because they weren't really like his friends. I mean, Miss Prissy was friends with him because they had dated back in the day, So while they was girlfriend and boyfriend, she don't have a problem mentioning Little C. But why would do you ever see Cat Eyes and shot other niggas from the six or anybody? I mean, do you? No, you don't see that
Yeah.
because what when you a king, that's what you're supposed to do. You take all the credit. That's what he does. That's what people want to do. They want to take all the credit.
Real quick.
So you want to leave out Lil C? Okay, go ahead. But that doesn't mean that Lil C was gonna stop doing what he's doing. Shout out to Caesar. Long
Right.
live Caesar.
Hey, but this is
And
another
also,
thing though.
and also, when I got in cartoon, I always kept my name Outlaw. I was Tiny C, so I
Oh,
was
there you
under
go.
Baby
There
C,
you go.
which is under Little C. So for people
Yeah,
who
there
don't
we
know
go.
this,
There we go.
me, Little C, Baby C, we're C's. My middle name is Christopher. Their first name is it started with a C. So what is it? Caesar's to the day we die. It's what we is. You didn't even know that, did you? Did you know
Nah,
Outlaw was Tiny C?
nah, I didn't know that one.
So look, I'm gonna touch on something right quick.
Yeah.
When I met Outlaw, right? When I met Outlaw,
We battling in the mall.
yeah, because I came from New York, bro, and like, you know, like I'm like, dude, these cats out here, they dance different. You know, I was Harlem shaking and doing like little sea walks and stuff like that. But then like they came with the walks. They had a thing called walks, like clown walks, sea walks, all type of. And they would like be like, nigga, you got walks though, like nigga, that nigga, you know. So you'll see people do that a little bit online sometimes just for the fun of it. But that's a thing in Cali. You feel me? Now, when I start realizing the criteria of groups, there was a group called Cartoon Family. Okay, that was the group
Shake
to be a
City.
part of. You know what I'm saying? As if you a crumper and you wasn't living in LA like me, I wasn't living in LA. I would just go down to LA, but I never got to be around the cartoons like that. You feel me? Until they actually came to Lancaster. They had came out here to a Juneteenth event. Nigga, I felt like I seen
Kind of scared me.
those were my celebrities, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was shocked. Like I seen Prissy, Foolish, Little
Huh.
Miho. You feel me? Which
I
you
see.
know everybody, bro.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
say something.
starstruck, bro. And at the time, I was supposed to battle cartoon, but I was like, damn, nigga, I was low key shook. I ain't gonna lie, I was shook, bro. Shook. I was like, nah,
That's
I
what I'm
can't do
talking
it.
about.
I can't do it. They too. Just their presence alone is too heavy. When they standing in the same room, it's heavy. It's like
It's
that.
heavy.
It's heavy, bro. You know what I mean? You like, dog, that's them. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you get that when you see Little C. You get that when you see Prissy. You get that when you see Foolish. You feel me? You get that when you see these cats. You know what I mean? Like
Hey,
you get that. So when you
so
see them cats, you have to have a certain level of respect. That's how I feel. And the thing is, I look at a lot of guys don't like to share the respect. You know what I'm saying? And the industry has a narrow scope, bro. You feel me? When you in the streets, we got a wider lens. In the industry, they know people's attention is very narrow. So
Right.
they know they can't have a whole bunch of guys saying, we're the leader. We invented this. We did this. So when you got people like Little C and Tight Eyes kind of like going back and forth saying they the creators or the king of Krump, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and what I saw from my personal opinion was Little C had an industry swag. Like he was a mover and shaker.
Mm.
He knew how to get in good with director. Anybody who's on the set, bro, he knows how to get in good with them because he's a people person. You feel me? He's a people person. He down to earth. He gonna talk to you just like anybody, like any regular person. People in the industry like that. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, why it's not mentioned like that? Because Chaz was burning niggas in the industry. He was making them mad, so to speak, bro. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. He was making niggas
Wow.
mad, dog. You
Bro,
know what I'm saying? Niggas would
let me
invite
speak
him
on it.
out to a video shoot, and he would be like, "Nah, I'm good." And you know what I'm saying? Like these
hey,
dudes just now getting in the
and then
industry, bro. Go ahead, boy. Back.
so
Back.
Chaz uses the uppercomers to push the OGs that was there out the game.
I
Okay,
agree.
they
I agree.
don't, and they don't even notice they doing it. You feel me? Because Lil C, I remember we was at a Harley Davidson session, and this when I was Little Truth, Merkin. Chaz sick me on Lil C that day. This when Lil C was doing Settle Bug. You feel
Oh
me?
man,
They didn't really like Settle Bug because Settle Bug was an industry style of crump dancing.
Mm.
So at this point, all I knew was green light. This all I knew. Nigga, I was just, ugh. You feel me? So I'm like,
no.
what? Let's go. Crush got upset because Crush and Lil C was like hella tight back there. You feel me? So Crush started talking crazy to me, and I'm looking at him like, why is he tripping so bad? You feel me? Like, why is he like? But I never said that. I just was like, it's just a battle, bro. But he was using me to
And
crush
niggas
that
battle
man.
every day,
You
bro.
feel me? take his image from him. He was using it to strip the rest of what that man had. You feel me? Now, I didn't see it like that, bro. You feel me? Until he got at me with Rascal.
Yep.
You feel me? And I said, oh, for real? That's scandalous. You feel me? So I stripped a lot of Krump dancers, bro. I stripped a lot of Krump dancers, bro, that I shouldn't have never even been battling, bro. But like I said, and then Koki did me the same way. Like when we was on
Owner of Krump King,
Koki
Koki.
would tell me,
That's what we're
hey,
talking about, ladies and
wait,
gentlemen.
bad. I said, what? He said, get Ches right now. I said, right now? Right now. And I killed him the fuck off, nigga. And for some reason, they took the footage down from Hong
Where's
Kong.
that footage?
They took it down, bro. You remember that, nigga? And
Exactly. Where is that
hold on,
footage, ladies and gentlemen?
General. Was you there?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember the footage in the kitchen, right? When that nigga Ches got stuck, like didn't know what the fuck to do, right? He was like, oh shit, oh I ripped the dog shit out of him, and for some reason the footage just got taken down, and I'm like,
You know that wasn't gonna be allowed.
so
That's
That
crazy.
was
the same thing he did. Koki seen it and would tell, hey boy, bad, do it right now, go get him. He'd catch me off guard too, like what? And I was like, all right then. I always just been that nigga, like, hey boy, bad, go get him, sick him. And I'm like, wow, like, and so like it been a lot of manipulation and using the next Krumper because I mean, look, the
Listen,
next
bro.
Krump
When you
Krump
love
just
when you
do it.
love when you love what you do, you'll do it for free. You know what
It's
I'm
green
saying?
light. It's
And
green
it's
light.
like you'll be on anybody's helmet. It's like, you know. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this is the thing, man. If we gonna speak truth to power, or just speak truth to the platform, and that people can look and say, okay, this is their side of what's happening, you know. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna always try to say in my perspective, because niggas gonna have their own perspective. Everybody gonna have their own perspective on how they view things when they in the room. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the culture didn't change, bro, because there's a lot of times where we done went and we knew how to, you see, as Krump Kings, we already knew in our head, bro, how to make it look like a nigga won when he didn't. Okay? There was tactics that we already knew how to implement in certain situations. You feel me? It's like we knew how to implement that. That's something that all the Krump strategy, we had it in our pocket. You feel me? We knew, but and then at the end of the day, it's like this is what done happened with Krump. This shit done got oversaturated, so anybody can be tight, nigga. Anybody can be tight. All you got to do is just put a video up, go to an event. You feel me? And get in front
Queens.
of a couple dancers, and then all of a sudden you're the next. This there was a what you call a seasoning for before niggas could actually be considered tight. You know what I mean? Like, and for a long time, people didn't consider me tight. You feel me? Like I said, I had to take my respect, bro. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because it wasn't given. It wasn't given, bro. And whenever you get close to niggas being like, oh, bro, you tight, guess what? Niggas gonna drop the fam. Niggas gonna stop associating with you. Niggas gonna change the whole outlook. You know what I mean? And because you know, I remember, dog, when I got locked up, I went to the pen for a bit. You know what I'm saying? And when I got out, and Chad's little homies was like, Chaz had like a whole bunch of new little homies. And I think it was me. Boy, Bad, was you with us when we went out there?
Where?
We had went to
Where?
like IE or something like that, and niggas was like tripping. And then I was like, dude, I was like, bro, y'all must not know who I am because I'm not with none of this playing around stuff. Like if y'all, I don't know if y'all trying to fight for real. I don't know y'all. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what's really good. And I realized like Chaz was kind of standing back for a second. And I'm like, hey, bro, you gonna talk to your people? And he hollered at him because I was like, dog, what's going on? And I seen how it was. It was like just like what Boy Bad said. There's a thing where it's like the younger cats is getting emboldened to try to disrespect the older cats. Where our generation, we like I just said before, we was on the topic. I embrace everybody that came before me, bro. I respect these niggas to the core.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like I respect these niggas hella much, bro. Like if I see these niggas right now, I be feeling like I want an autograph still. You feel me? So, and I just respect how everybody just went on and did their own thing. Cause it wasn't like if Chess didn't allow them in, there was no doors open for them. They were still doing other stuff. They were still doing music. They were still doing clothing. They were still making sure that they was working on their craft, bro. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like there's a lot of forefathers. I put this out there. There's a lot of forefathers in this thing. You know what I mean? It ain't just one sole creator. And, you know, and I'm not going to say just fathers, for mothers too. You know, there's a lot of women that did that. You feel me? Chrissy out there for show, makes sense. You know what I'm saying? She paved the way for a lot of people, bro, to make sure. I'm just keeping it buck with you. Every time I didn't see her, bro, she didn't embrace me.
Yeah.
If I did anything with Prissy,
Right.
bro, she made sure I had my money. I was taken care of, food, all that, everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? When people, I'm talking about that show you love, you know, Chaz done looked out too, but there's times where I could be like, hey, bro, you know, you know what I'm saying? We could do a little better. You know what I'm saying? We could do a little better, bro. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, bro, everybody go through their learning curve. You know what I mean? Everybody go through their learning curve, and everybody gonna do what they do. Cause I'm not gonna make it into a bass Chaz session, but there's things that everybody can do better.
Yeah. This
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
not.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like there was a lot of manipulation done by Koki. Koki know that. I told him, I said, bro, you know, you dealt with a lot of people kind of weird. You know what I mean? Even afterwards, like Krump King became oversaturated, bro. There was no value to what we had. It went from 16 dancers to about 40 niggas on the top of the page. There was no, you know, so it just became watered down. You know what I mean? So that's how I look
Lil
at it.
C
You
got
know what
pushed
I
off
mean?
because he just couldn't keep up, bro. Like you got dancers like
It's
me
not
coming
just
in.
that though.
You
It's not
got
just that. I'm
nah for real.
gonna take back that
You
because Lil C be doing industry shit, bro. He be on his movie shit. When we be at an event, he be on the fucking set of Stomp the Yard. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's what
well,
niggas
I mean,
forget.
yeah,
Lil
that's a
C be
plus too.
on
You
the
feel
whole
me?
TV
He
show
does that.
judging some shit. Yeah, but I'm just saying that's the thing. That Lil C didn't let just Krump limit him to just Krump. Nigga, he made sure like he gonna get a check for show. And if nigga went, I'm just saying like
That's
I
why.
feel proud when I can turn on the TV and I be like, bro, I know Dunn right there. He's actually on the, you know what I mean? Like I know Dunn to sell just heads up. You're okay.
Nah, for real.
Okay, yeah.
Look, just just like General said, bro. You know, Lil C was doing the both world things, but you got niggas like me that was just strictly Krump. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like,
yeah.
so at that point, like he's not mentioned because because just like the new generation don't barely know about me. Why? Because I'm not killing a lot of people off right now. I just had to battle Crush for trying to take the grimy title, talking about he made it up. I'm like, huh?
Nah.
Because he's trying to
Like,
manipulate
hold on now.
the new
I
crowd
know for a fact
as
you was way bad
making
with
it
making up
grimy.
that
So
grimy.
I had to tap in. So every
Holy
era that
shit.
comes, bro, only know so much. You feel me? Like they only know so much of the history, so they can't really, put a finger on it. But yeah, that's why Lil C, don't be mentioned like that because Rise is when Lil C disappeared. You feel me? So I mean, but I know Lil C is the reason why we doing ground moves right now.
A lot of people don't know that either.
Like literally, like ground moves is the reason why is here because of Lil C.
Because you know when you mention ground moves, only people that get mentioned is like Mickey, Ruben,
and Soldier, because they was on the Krump team saying, you know, we underground, we created this, that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Bro, if you
Lil
don't
C,
knock it off, bro,
Lil C,
bro, if they don't
Lil
knock
C
it,
gave
hold on,
us
boy, bad.
our first ground move transition, bro. From the bang to the ground
Bro,
move, Lil C gave that
bro,
to us, bro.
my combos, like, I'm like killing niggas off, putting niggas into retirement. Off of my
On the
ground
ground.
combos, I had combos 1 minute long. Make sure that when you lose this battle, you better go think about your career in dancing. I done made niggas retire from dancing after losing people long. That's how it was. I'm like, boy, bad. You know
Disrespectful.
it. When they
Disrespectful.
came from those feet, he was the first one doing all of it, sitting on the ground, doing his thing, you know, doing like that.
Bro,
I
that
still dance
sweet
to this
nigga.
day. Now, Soldier,
Bro, I know I do it
Soldier
to this
was
day.
breakdancing before we met him.
Right.
So Soldier was a breakdancer. He had his friends that he breakdanced with, and we talking about the original Soldier, Ron.
Right.
Now, everybody that can tell a story don't and has not put enough emphasis on Ron Elam. We have not put the emphasis on Ron. Ron, bruh, he had the car. He was old enough to drive us everywhere. We didn't have the cars. Then General got a car, but General got a car later on. But Soldier was the one driving everybody around out here. And then also Goliath for sure. Goliath for sure. So a lot of the younger people, like of course me, Outlaw, we're getting rode around by the Goliath and Soldier in a car to get to these places. So
Yep.
Outlaw's success is due to my practice and all of these people that we're interviewing, including Big Bop, which is not being mentioned whatsoever. Big Bop from Tommy the Clown, the original Big Bop, not being mentioned. So my success is due to everybody helping me be successful as well. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to give y'all I want y'all answer on this question as well from all three of y'all. What was the
And
reason
Ties was never
Krump
taken for
Kings
Outlaw.
ended?
Wait, say it again. What
Tell
you
you
say?
how I left.
I said,
So the
what was the
first thing
reason
off
why
top,
Krump Kings ended up, you know, ending?
Outlaw left the night that Koki tried to present us these contracts. Now everybody want to talk about the Crump Kings and all this stuff, but nobody want to talk about that contract. Nobody want to talk about the money. So I'm famous from here to Indonesia and back for $0 because Koki didn't pay me a motherfucking dime. So I was jumping, doing backflips off walls, jumping from truck to truck. Daredevil, putting my life on the line. I could die in any one of these battles that you see me in because I am a daredevil. I didn't get paid for none of that.
Okay. My
That's
reason.
crazy.
When you brought them contracts that night, I said, man, fuck that shit. Nigga. Not in this one-page contract does this state that I was getting paid a dime. That night, I took it back to my mama. I didn't sign the contract. And I gave it to Miss Percy, which was right down the street, because my mama said, take that down. I took it to Miss Percy. She lived about 4 or 5 houses down from me off of Nicole Street in Avenue K, Lancaster, California. Y'all can look that up to this day. So she lived down the street. I took it to her and she said, man, fuck that piece of that contract. Yeah, rip that up. She took me to Tommy the Clown the next day, getting paid, and I was dancing right alongside of one of the people I looked up to, Larry the Clown. Outlaw is
Okay.
the drip of Miss Pushy and Larry the Clown. That splash of which it is, Outlaw is the drip of that. That's why my style is live. That's why I hit the moonwalk. That's why I do stuff that's live. Because my whole entire time I wanted to dance for Tommy the Clown because it was a dream of mine.
Wow.
Oh, see, my reason
I just
was
want to tell you that, though.
I've been signed
The same
like
night I battled Tie-Eyes. I battled Tie-Eyes, and you can see that on YouTube this day. And I still can tell you to this day. When I was practicing that year, this was 2007. This was the only man on my hit list. I was practicing to beat this man. So when I battle him on the side of that pool,
I was just finna say that.
let's talk about it. Pound for pound.
hold on.
Everybody gonna be able to see. 200 years from now, 200 this data is gonna be available. Y'all can go up and watch that Outlaw versus Shot Eyes. And then you can see pound for pound, move for move, who did the best. Outlaw feel like he beat him easy work. Easy work.
Now, my reason, bro, I've been signed the contract as soon as I touched down in Cokie House. First day I was fucking basically there. I signed the contract. Now,
You get some more.
everything I did, I got paid for it. Okay. Um, um, now after Cage, all I remember is just sitting at
What
the
up,
table,
cuz? See
and
my
then
cousin join. What up, foolish?
all I all I remember is they was talking about the expenses about the building and all this, and Koki just threw the money on the table, and after niggas split that money, it was a fucking wrap, and I never seen Krump Kings together again. That 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 was my story. You feel me? I was in and out. Everything I did, I got paid for it. I was in and out, and like I was just like, you know, bro. Even in the Krump King videos, bro, I was always in the background.
Right.
I mean, like I would pop up in the camera sometimes. You feel me? Because I was made like this. Like, you feel me? So that's all. Like, I had a good time, bro. I don't know who was doing what or any shady things like that. Because to be honest, my nigga, I was dancing at fucking house functions for free. You feel me? I never seen nothing on the outside of California in my life. You feel me? I always been on a humble tip where to a point I was just really happy to get away from Cali. You feel me? I was like, okay, well, yeah, a nigga might be getting me for like $1,500, whatever it is. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm coming home with at least like 9, whatever. You feel me? Shit, but I had a great ass time. Like, I don't know. Like, I never was on that tip. But yeah, go ahead, General.
Man, for me,
This
bro,
nigga.
yo, I'm gonna say this, man. It was fun. It was fun. I did a lot of things I never thought I would have did. I've been to a lot of places that I never thought I would have been to. You know, I just think it became, like I was saying earlier, oversaturated. It became a thing where it wasn't bringing the same value that it brought in the beginning, and also the times were changing. So times were changing. We were going more digital. Everything could be more. You can be. It's more access to a camera now. You know what I mean? It wasn't that you could. The DVDs was a thing, but you know what I'm saying. Nowadays, how many people in this current day and age? How many people even use a DVD? You know what I'm saying? So everything was becoming digital. Anybody could be on camera at any time. You know what I'm saying? We transitioned from MySpace to Facebook, and Facebook kind of created that platform where anybody could have an image. You know what I mean? Anybody could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Where before you had to go to the
They was
website.
word of mouth
You had to go
before
to
all of
the
that.
you had to go to crumpkings.com. You couldn't just get to us like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you knew us, yeah, that's what's up. But if you didn't, the access was less. It was limited. So I don't think that as a team we was business savvy enough to know how to navigate through that, because as dancers, we just like to dance. You know, we didn't like to. And what I did is I learned. I sat back and I realized, because I signed the contract as well, but it taught me a lot about business. It taught me about, like that's the main part we all got to know if we're gonna be successful. You feel me? And not undercut each other. There's a lot of undercutting that went on. I remember Koki came to
Like
me and
6'2".
told me when I was in Amsterdam, he was like, "Hey, the guys say I shouldn't pay you because you already make a lot of money." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And that those are things that Koki would do. I'm not saying that, he would come to me and tell me that. And I'd be like, "Dog, what do you mean, dog? I deserve to get paid just like anybody else on the stage." You feel me? And I got paid, but I knew it was a lot of shenanigans going on. But it just taught me a lot about business. I would say I took a lot of positives from it.
Right.
Like I said, I've been to places I never thought I would be. But why it ended though was because when you can't give nothing else. You know what I mean? It's only so much. Like and I tell people this, right? In life, when you give somebody something, this is why they say teach a man how to fish and not give him a fish. You know what I'm saying? Because if you give a man a fish, he's gonna come back for another one. You know what I'm saying? And what we was doing was giving Koki fishes. You know what I'm saying? And when we ran out of fish, well, what do? You leave and you go to the next best thing. That's just what it is. That's just any person in life gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So at some
And
point
bro,
when
you all the way in New York, right? How you think that Lancaster Palmdale, the 661 became so tight? How we end up having some of the best crump dancers to ever walk the face of this planet? How you
That
think
part.
we became that way? Because
But
we were pushing each other to be the best. Me and Ruben, we was living not even half a mile away from each other, our houses. Why? I'm living off of 17th Street East. And this is not. This man is practicing to be his best, and that's what we were doing. We were pushing each other, and also we were creating our own moves. So when we create our own moves, we go share it and stuff like that. Some moves and stuff like that. So we can share it and then bring it to the world.
But let me add on to that. Let me add on to that really quick. I remember when I was 17, bro. I was 17 years old. I was like going into turning 18 around that time, and I became homeless. You feel me? And this dude on the page right here at the bottom, boy Bad, took me and my brother in his house. You feel me? His mom let us live in his house, and I was like, dang, dude, it's crazy. So there was that brotherhood that was
On me.
there. You know what I'm saying? And then like we would be practicing all day. Like boy Bad would flip his bed up in the room, and then we would just in the whole room be getting off. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he had pit bulls, so we wouldn't be in the backyard because his dog would start tripping when we moved too fast and stuff. But it was like dope like that. So we would go and then we would travel together, eat together, basically. So everything was like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you wasn't that close, you would kind of get that close to somebody in a way. Like when I met Ruben, we was getting close. You know what I'm saying? So it was easy to get close to them because I had a connection through Boy Bad and Law.
right.
You know what I mean? So those connections kind of like three-way streamed it like, oh, yo, we all part of this. And then Ruben, he had a group called UPK. You feel me? So, and I remember when
Hey,
Law was like,
the Mama
y'all,
Tiki.
yeah, shout out Mama TT, you feel me? She facilitated, she donated her house to the Krump.
You know what? You should be interviewing. You know who you should be interviewing? Our mamas. Our mamas is not finna tell you nothing, no lies. They not finna leave nothing out about their son. Who else son it is? Mama Smooth. She created the first platform for Krump Arena at the Cedar Center on Cedar and Lancaster Boulevard. One thing I'm telling you, Outlaw is still in the sick. I still teach kids how to crump. I still teach these people. I still talk to these people. Now, the new soldier, I still talk to these people. We still do these things out here. We still have these sessions. Keep going,
But
General.
yeah, I feel like some things was timing too. Some things was timing. You know what I'm saying? Because like Crump Kings was starting to pop, and then people thought like, okay, you know what? It's a good time to go ahead and get this cracking. You feel me? And especially if you got access to Chaz coming out there. Imagine this how tight the AV was. Tight Eyes was coming
Jerry,
to the AV at one point. He was coming out there. I met him in the AV. I met him at Ruben House. The first time I seen Tight Eyes, bro, I was like, nigga, he got across the whole room in 3 steps. You feel me? 3 bounces, bro. I was like, how the heck he do that? You feel me? So he's an amazing dancer. I can't take nothing from that. You know what I mean? He ripped me on my birthday. So the dude is cold hearted when it comes down to the dancing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, hey, I'm just gonna keep it 100. There's certain parts of this that when you got access to people, it allows you to be able to facilitate and amplify your platform. You know what I'm saying? So,
They always say
but
it's about who you know, not
yeah, it's
what you
about who
know.
you. But real quick, I just want to touch on this Crump Kings thing. Answer that question. Why we kind of like dissipated was
Yeah.
the fact that it became oversaturated. We didn't know how to like honor the greats and facilitate people, new people coming in without oversaturating the platform. And we didn't know how to transition into the new digital era that was happening. You feel me? And we didn't have a good it wasn't no plan around that. You feel me? And Koki just kind of like was like, all right, bro, I'm kind of done with this. And he would book certain people for shows, you know what I mean? But then you got people doing stupid stuff like me. I don't know if y'all kind of was seeing that, but me and Young would have like little weird beefs. You know what I'm
What
saying?
up,
And he
Big
would try,
Riot?
ride on there. Hey, what up, bro?
Oh, salute to my homie Riot. I had a classic with him last week.
Yeah, I had to watch that. I had to watch that. I watched that. I
Yeah.
had to watch that 4 times.
Yeah, Riot's my guy, bro. You feel me? Riot done drove all the way from OC, came out to my house. We done blew L's, got off. You know what I'm saying? Just dude, we just kicked it. But at the end of the day, though, you know, I'm just saying that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have no transition plan. We was just dancers. We didn't come around. We didn't think about it like that, and became a crab in the barrel mentality where
Right.
this dude wanted to get a show, and then he's like, "Nah, I don't want to have this dude go, or I don't want this dude to go. I'll go by myself." It's a lot of shows, bro, that it could have been 2, 3 dancers going. You feel me? And it was just one dude going. Or it could have been 5, 6, and it was only 4 dudes. You know what I mean? And Koki was pinning dudes against each other. He would do it. You feel me? He was pinning me and Young against each other. We was the only 2 Jamaicans. So at that point, I realized like there's a weird little thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when Young disrespected me on one of the DVDs. I don't know if it's even on there, but he must have said like, "Hey, that's why I get paid more than you."
Nah, it wasn't on there. I would have known. It wasn't on there.
Okay. So basically, it probably got cut out because I was like, "Nigga, what does that have to do with dance right now?" You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about what I get paid on the DVD. You know what I mean? That ain't even that. To me, it just became unblocked, bro. It became a thing where it was like almost like it was getting close to really getting there. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, dude, I'm 6'2". What I look like fighting Young, bro? I'm not saying he probably don't got hands, but what I look like fighting Young. You know what I
Right.
mean?
He's
Just
smaller
right.
than me, though.
Yeah,
Everybody
you know
might
what I
go.
mean? So, but he
Not
always
about
would
that
come at
here.
people super raw. For me, I felt like, hey, let's keep it. What up, Downey? You feel me? So I just felt like we didn't facilitate it right. You know what I'm saying? And that brotherhood was going out the door. Koki knew how to kind of turn people against each other. So, and we was falling for it. We wasn't like, nah, man, let's. I want him to come. It was none of that. It was none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was only I was doing it because I wanted to see certain people on Crump Kings. Like I wanted to see Outlaw on Crump Kings. I wanted to see Boy Bad on Crump Kings. I wanted to see Goliath on Crump Kings because these are guys that was helping me when I was in my coming up stage, so to speak. You feel me? And I felt like dude, some of these,
Thank you,
like,
General. I appreciate that, man.
for
Finally,
real,
somebody
yo,
actually wanna give Outlaw some credit.
literally, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The first time I lost a battle was to Law. You feel me? At
Yeah,
this
off top,
time,
I'm telling you, he
yeah,
was gonna lose that battle too.
yeah. Don't worry about that, dog. You know what I'm
Ah,
I
saying? You know what I'm saying? But
love to have fun when I'm winning.
yeah, you know what I mean? But hey, I'm gonna give it to him. This dude practiced. He taught me a lot of work ethic when it came down to dancing.
We
Because
ain't talking.
with
Everybody talking about work ethic in the Crump game like
but
that.
hold on though. Let's touch on
Let's
that real
talk
quick.
about
Remember I just said with Krump, nigga, it don't take long for nobody to get tight. Okay? It don't. It's all in what you want. If you watch the DVD enough, you're gonna be able to do some of these moves. Somebody gonna say, hey, that's dope. Especially if they don't dance. Okay? Period point blank. If you come into the real world of dance, then now niggas is really judging you. Now this is where this thing is gonna become a real conversation. You feel me? And that's where I was telling you when I came in, I start realizing there's levels to this. It ain't just you just thinking you dancing. There's cartoon family, them cats Big, you know what I'm saying? Big Pico. You feel me? Them dudes is heavyweight. Baby C, heavyweight. You feel
Foolish.
me? Come on,
Foolish
Foolish,
still
heavyweight.
hot.
Yo,
Foolish is so heavy.
I'm about to interview Foolish right after this interview.
Bro,
Outlaw ain't forgetting about none of them
bro, I'm
dudes. Ain't
trying.
nothing forgetting about none of them
But
dudes.
I'm just saying, them cats is heavy. You know what I'm saying? And those are the cats that when I first met Cartoon Family, Foolish was the only person, bro, that came up to me like, "Oh man, what up, dog?" And I was like, "Oh man, this dude talking to me." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You feel me? And I felt embraced. That was the culture. You know what I'm saying? So it made you feel welcome to Krump. That changed, bro, and that's why I was telling you when I got out the pen, it seemed like there was no embracing. It was like this weird tension where it was like people was trying to even keep me from getting into the circle. You know what I'm saying? I'm
All
like,
right.
dog, what type of weirdo thing is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know I fight for this. I bleed for this. You know what I'm saying? I does this, dog. I does this. This is
Leave
what
for six.
this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't do this. You know what I mean? When I say I wake up and be like, "Yo, boy, back, come on, let's go."
This is what we
Early,
doing to six.
early. We talking about early.
Early.
You thought you was about to go to
Early.
sleep?
Oh.
Nigga, knock it off. You feel me? Knock it off, bro.
This is crazy because the same thing how y'all was getting down, like my crew was doing the same exact shit, like the same exact like how y'all was doing. This one thing I also want to I want to get like a clarification, and I also want to let you guys know this as well. So like, you know, first of all, like I said, I wanted to pay homage to y'all because man, I grew up my whole life like me talking to y'all right now is like talking to fucking like LeBron, Floyd Mayweather, Ali. Like that's how like
I appreciate that, bro.
yeah, that's how like how y'all
Bro,
impacted
I
like
hope
my
I'm the
life and
Floyd.
true life. You know what I'm saying?
I hope to be that great one day.
Yeah.
Shout out
So
to your boy Dave.
like when y'all was getting off at that time, was y'all ever aware that it was cats like me and my crew like studying y'all, looking at y'all as like our idols? You know what I'm saying? Like, did y'all have
No,
any vision of that?
no, because
Outlaw always knew that it was making up my moves and dances that when this stuff is going on film, my mama would tell me, people are gonna be watching y'all, David. Because that's my real name is David Gray. I'm David Gray Jr. Master Mason, Freemason here, being accepted. So I always knew that people were gonna be watching us. I never thought that New York was gonna get this dance. That's the one place I wasn't gonna embrace this dance. So now I feel extremely happy that I got this
And
got this
you knew people was watching you, right? Thank you, man. All right. You knew people was watching you, but it never really like hit you like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, is when you actually meet somebody and they be like, "Yo, I'm from Germany. I'm from New York. I'm from." You like what? Dang,
India.
dog. You know, you always knew though, like, because like you knew for a little bit, but you really didn't feel it because we always was kicking with each other.
yeah,
So
no,
we always was like around each other. You know what I'm saying? So it never really seemed like there was a world outside of us. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So it was just like, yeah, we just knew what was going on with us. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
yeah.
Shout out to Kid
I
Fresh.
didn't really. It
Oh
didn't really
yeah, Kid
dawn on
Fresh,
me
my guy.
until it didn't dawn on me until we actually until I actually start dealing with a group until I really touched down and became part of the remnant. And
Mm.
this is when me, General Truth, Enforcer Truth, Lady Truth.
R.I.P. to R.I.P. to ER, man.
Yeah, all right, R.I.P. man. True fams up all day, man.
Good.
You feel me? That's why my name will always be the same. General Truth.
It's never gonna change.
To the death. You feel me?
Then we had the Rule Fam. The Rule Fam was closer to us. You feel me? The Rule Fam was more closer to the truth than it was to the eye.
Yeah.
Now, what I noticed how General said that we had we started learning certain patterns Krump, we was actually developing certain patterns of Krump, like, you know, pointing at certain things and hyping it up to make it appeal to the outside that, oh, this is what's hot next, like this is what's upcoming next. You feel me? Because I can do something, and then General will be like, oh, and now everybody else is, because when people watch Krump, they watch the hype as well as the dancer.
Yeah,
That
you got
part.
to.
That
The
part. That
the
part.
hype
That
is the
part.
main important people. The
That
hype is
part.
gonna let you know that this move right here is hot. This is what's next.
And
So
we knew how not to make it look fake. You
so it
feel
was an
me?
arm swing we did, used to call the truth arm swing. I see it to this day.
Ooh.
And when we made this arm swing, it took every Krump dancer start doing it. And then this one I was like, like start noticing like this is powerful. You feel me? Like,
Now you hearing the details of the stuff that we was making up out here.
so
This was
The
Yo,
moves
this
that
is
people
what's
are
so
doing
dope about these
today.
interviews, man. People get like the real exclusive insight who wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all explaining like the real shit that was going on. That's what make these episodes so fire, man.
you know,
Yeah.
so that's how I knew, you know, and that's how it was just like, oh, it's a, it, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
over at this point because we just getting tighter. So that's why
Yeah.
our styles developed as individuals. We didn't copy other dancers because we knew that us as a whole, as individuals, we made everything. Now, before I shut up, General said that it feels like he was just added on. But bro, for bro, General is the first Krump dancer with army style. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
With a
one thing nobody never talked about is the
but
general the
but
that
I
army
always say
style.
rudeness.
General
The,
had the war tactic style.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Bro, I'm
yeah.
a a
Had to
lot
see,
of
Hold
Outlaw
on,
cats.
had to
hold on,
steal
hold on,
some of
hold on,
that.
hold on, hold
Steal
on,
some
Bro.
best friends.
Boy bad, you
hold
speaking on
on,
it, man.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. It was militant, bro. First of all, it was Navy SEAL. First of all, you feel me? Then the army moves came in play. You feel me?
There we go.
But he was more rude than anything. You feel me? Like, so at this point, my boy was saying, "Hey, Gully, Gully was his word." You feel me? He made the whole Gully trend, bro, before they even took it and turned it to a dance style. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like,
Yeah. That's
so,
crazy. That's crazy.
bro, so you wasn't added on for nothing, bro. They needed you to
Yeah.
complete. We all completed this just
Element.
indestructible ball, bro.
Yeah.
Like we move in a unit and come to a session, bro. You might as well leave us alone, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro, don't even
Yeah.
bro, don't ask for no battles or nothing, bro. Because
Yeah, you
before
gonna
we
be
came to
calling
that
out.
session, we just battled each other like 100 times, bro. Still sweating.
Dead ass. Dead ass. Dead ass.
Wow.
That's why, like, Mando, like, we always used to have a rule of two outfits. You feel me?
Mm.
Two outfits, because we always had two fits. Because the first one gonna get sweaty, then we'll both already had a two outfits. You feel me? That's just it's like little crazy stuff, bro, that people don't even know. Like, you feel me? That we
See, the thing is, everybody who watches this now and in the future, we are giving them the notes of how we did it, and they can also envelop those into their psychology.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what they want to do and how they do these things. So also mind yourselves that we're giving these tips
60,
out.
70,
We
that's
give them
$70.
a blueprint.
The one thing that like with Krump that's going on currently now, one thing that I get upset, especially on that fucking Krump forum, is like cats like y'all don't get the proper homage. And I tell my crew all the time, I'm like, yo, bro, because they be like, yo, Ant, why you get upset when I'm like, yo, bro, because these niggas is not cherishing like the shit that we cherish growing up watching these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that was our life. like whether y'all know it, like when y'all the shit that we seen y'all how y'all dress. Me and my niggas was going to the mall. No, we got to get this outfit boy Bag had on. We got to get the rude rag that this nigga General had on. We got to get you know what I'm saying, the Vans that this nigga Law had on. Like that's how much in tune like out like me and my crew was into this shit. And to see like all these new dancers that's coming up, like not paying the proper homage. And I blame that on the people that there's around that they're around, you know what I'm saying? Because you only can go by what you being taught and led to as well. But like I just feel like it's fucked up that like people can go on there like that card or the corner session. I'm actually gonna be there. So if y'all are
Ooh.
able to pull up, man, I'd love to fucking chop it up with y'all cats like in person, man. But you got people talking shit about like Foolish versus Grim, Rascal versus Psycho. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is bugging the fuck out. These niggas like y'all dancing because of them. Like, stop making this shit all about like Chaz and Miho. These
And
niggas is the really ones that was like, you know what I'm saying? That
this
as
is the
far
Bro,
as
thing,
like
like
from my end of the stick.
bro,
in my
Foolish.
perspective,
I watched one of my brothers take Foolish whole Krump style for 3 whole months.
Nigga, if y'all really want to hear
look, I'm gonna tell you this real
my
quick.
style, the first time he saw me practicing it. Now the shoulder roll, all these shoulder rolling part,
First of all,
Outlaw.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Foolish was the livest.
Hands
The
down.
livest.
Hands down.
Period. I don't care. That's not the dude you wanted to battle.
No,
So I don't even know how, even to this day, bro. Like even to this day, when I don't know what's going on with the Krump form, cause I don't pay attention to none of that. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I've been watching your episodes. I'm like, yo, he actually doing something tight. Like I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't
Yeah, I
follow none
appreciate
of that.
that,
You know what
man.
I'm
That
saying?
means a lot, bro.
For real, I don't. So I don't
it's
know. But Grim, he should be, if anything, saying, hey, I appreciate Foolish even battling me.
bro.
You get what I'm saying? Dead ass. And I'll tell anybody to their face. Period.
Bro,
Grim
Foolish
ain't on the same level as Foolish. You talking
bro,
about a legend and a vet.
bro, Foolish was one of the reasons why I choose to be have my own style. Period. Bro, Foolish was at
Foolish is unique in every way.
Super Saiyan level 10.
Yeah,
Nigga, why the rest of the cartoon, even tie-dyes, bro. Tie-dyes, bro.
Even Ty-Dyes couldn't get as live as him, bro. I'm going to keep
No,
it 100. He didn't bring that energy like that. He
no,
was tight. He's a technical dancer. And I want everybody,
no.
because I know niggas going to be like, oh my God, what? I can't believe you said that. Yeah, I said it.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was one point in time where Ruben messed up and battled this nigga Foolish at Jackie Robinson Park.
Come on, man. That's where I
And
met. That's where I met.
that
That's
day,
why I was telling y'all,
I
bro. I was
said,
scared of this nigga fool. You
"Who's
feel
this
me?
nigga? Who raised you, nigga? Like
That part.
what?
Who raised you?
Like,
That's
bro,
that's the type of energy they brung, bro. And so it's kind of hard for
not
anybody to be
they,
like,
not they. This nigga
no.
in a whole, yeah, but no,
Yo,
individually,
cartoon was like the mafia when they showed up, bro.
yeah,
When they
Oh
showed up,
yeah.
you was like,
yeah."
you knew. You was like, yeah, that's them. That's them.
yeah, man. I'm interviewing Foolish right after y'all, so man, if y'all can tune
Tell
in,
that nigga I
yo,
said,
I got some shit for this nigga, man. Like, bro, like I'm so like detailed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all caught me off guard today because Outlaw was like, yo, we gotta get this shit right now, because usually
Outlaw been so,
like I'm
because
more
Outlaw's
up,
been
but
soaking in them interviews, bro.
Because
I had to
because
listen to every
because
word.
law, me, boy bad. This is one thing I'm gonna tell you something right now, right? If you're not able to be spontaneous
"You're not Krump.
right now,
You're
you're
not
not
Buck.
Krump, bro.
You're
Because
not
I'm gonna
Buck."
tell you, like, we would get a call, like we'll be at the house, probably getting off, and then or probably chilling. Get a call, like, yo, it's a session tonight, and whoopie whoop. All right, we there. We gone. It's that simple. We ain't waiting. Like it would, and it would have got to the point like where, yo, it's a session tonight. We gonna fly out and go to here, but we didn't build that platform like that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't build it to where we pay respect for people to be able to do that. Cause it ain't nothing wrong with saying this dude's tight. It ain't taking nothing away from me to say Foolish tight,
It's not,
Christopher
bro.
tight.
It's
No,
not.
you don't.
I'm not losing those. It ain't taking nothing away from me,
What
bro.
about Pico? What about Pico?
Come on, man. I
Pico
already
too.
mentioned. I already mentioned. You wasn't even listening because I've been mentioned Pico.
Yeah, he did.
No, I'm not talking about the
We also
general.
forget.
About
We also forgetting one person that was in that clique too, man. We got to salute the homie Goofy too as well.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Bro,
DJ Goofy,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Yeah, I blew it.
bro.
I
It's a
blew it.
lot of them,
I
bro.
blew
We
it. I
got
should have been
Bones,
mentioned.
bro. Bones was
we
Bones,
stupid.
got
come on, man.
Bones.
We
We
got
got
Skills.
Bones that was super tight,
Go-
and then we
Bo-
got my cousin Slayer.
Nah,
We
but
got
It's no
I'm not just gonna roll over Goofy like that. Goofy's a beast, though, bro.
running over
Goofy's.
Goofy.
I'm just saying that Goofy was and hey, that's like my dark skinned brother from another mother, man. I gotta,
That's our real friend. That's our real friend right there.
yeah, you know what I'm
Goofy.
saying.
yeah, a
You
lot
know,
of
You got
that's my
another
guy,
name?
bro.
You
a
got
lot.
another name?
But
Wow. You know we love him. The chicks
this
love him.
three right here, when you enter anybody, when you interview anybody from Lancaster without us three right here, it's not the truth. If they not mentioning us
You ain't
three
mention
together,
Outlaw name. You ain't mention the general. You ain't mention Boy Pat.
you
You skipping all.
you're
That's what you do. You just skipping to talk
hey,
about yourself.
watch this real
You know
quick,
what's funny?
real fast.
You know what's funny that
What? What?
like now like when I first started this, I was reaching out to dancers, but now it's like everybody been hitting me up like, yo, man, I need a spot. So I reached out to Ruben, and he pretty much now with it, bro. I'm starting to get like
Oh, I guarantee you he gonna get on that if he see this. The
because
Outlaw is on here.
it's
Always on here.
the interview that I had with Mickey, he was leaving all kind of comments. So I'm like, yo, bro, pull up, you know what I'm saying? And give your side of the story instead of this writing a million comments. But I don't know, bro.
Hey,
But
hey, watch
Listen,
this.
man.
Watch this. Hey,
That's
hey,
it though.
hey, 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 General.
Yo.
How many times I caught the buzz to Jay Boomhouse and then me and you just ran into each other like, oh, what's up, nigga?
Yeah, all the time. All the
Okay,
time.
who was there? Was Ruben with us?
You talking about when you go to Boom's house?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Who was there? This us three, right?
Yeah, it was just you three. Just me, you, and him.
For
And I
everybody
remember
watching, he's talking about Goliath. When he says boom, he's talking about OG Goliath.
Now,
oh
I'm
yeah.
not trying to, make the man look bad, but when you talk
nah, this is all like this is all for everybody that's watching and be watching in the future. Like this is not like putting no dark cloud on nobody, but I also want these dancers to come on and keep it real as well. But this is
right,
not us like talking down or
right.
trying to like ruin nobody's name, but it's a lot of shit that is being left out that people need to know about besides one side of the story. You know what I'm saying?
Now, he did mention me at the end of everything, but Ruben shouldn't even been in the picture, like at all. Like they was battle rivalries during that time. They wasn't labbing, they wasn't chilling, talking, being friends, none of that. So
Yo, let me tell you something. And this is me, cause my name G Truth. I'm gonna say it. Niggas got a lot, and every one of us done got. This is another reason why Krump Kings ended. There was a lot of weird
Is it
stuff going
envy?
on.
It's not the word. Yeah, that's not the word you're
Nah,
looking
that
for.
ain't the word. That ain't the
It
word.
becomes
Nah,
enemies.
it was a lot of frenemy stuff going on. You feel me? A lot of us had situations that conspired that shouldn't have happened. So it built up envy in a way that you wouldn't expect. Now this dude that you thought was your brother no longer is your brother. You feel me? Now that just creates a weird situation when you're supposed to go outside the country with him. I couldn't go outside the country with niggas that I knew that was weird afterwards.
I'm the same
You
way.
feel me? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Look, me and Boy Bad, when we went to France, right? And there's things you encounter, bro, when you're out of your element. If you don't trust the person you with, then it's like, dude, it can
It's a
get real
wrap.
ugly. It can get real ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I'm gonna just speak on this little last incident real quick with me and Boy Bad when we went out to France. You feel me? Me and him. This is the stuff about like what's that Krump event we went to, bro? And they be still doing it right now.
FCDC, first FCDC.
So it's the first one, right? Me and Boy Bad went to, and I'm gonna speak on this because I need niggas to know what happened. All right. So boom, we fly out to New York. They're supposed to pay us when we get to New York. All right. First, like as we land, bro, they supposed to chip us off. All right. They didn't chip us off. You know what I'm saying? You see Boy Bad say his name. But
you know
they
me,
didn't,
bro.
yeah. They didn't chip us off. All right. So hold on, my dog talking to me. No, I'm good. Thank you, appreciate it. Nigga. So look, I went out there with my Timbs and I had some Converses. 2 pair of shoes. I call it jet setting. Like when you go buy your clothes when you get to the location. You feel me? You just bring enough to like change for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? You buy your clothes when you get there. So I get there, these cats didn't pay us. All right. Boom. I'm like, all right. He said when we get to France, they're gonna have our bread. Mind you, I have 2 pair of shoes. One of them got left in New York, bro. My Converse. Because you know my Tim's still on my feet. So I'm like, damn, dude. We walking around out there, bro. Why? For one, we didn't expect that because we thought we was going to at least have a little car or something that had access to a taxi. You know what I mean? Like, we thought we was going to our little hotel room. No, we went to this nigga house. We didn't expect that with his whole family there. All right? Mind you. We like, dude, this is the stuff that when you learning how to, like, facilitate your own stuff outside of your manager, because he's being weird, this is the stuff you run into. This is why you got to have a good team around you, always. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Because if you don't have a team around you, you can fail harder than you would have failed without him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, me and Boy Bad, when we out there now, we like, damn, dude still ain't paying us our money. You know what I'm saying? I'm depending on this money now to buy my gear because I'm like, dude, I thought I was going to be getting paid automatically. It says it in my contract. You feel me? All right, bro. The whole situation of when you in a contract and you out the country, rules change. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you got to be aware of. Got out there, done, didn't chip us off. We go to this event, right? Dude, we walked to the event. And we walked. Okay, mind you, this is how crazy it is. And I wore my Timbs when I walked. So when I got off, dude, I was beat, tired. I'm talking about drug my feet. I felt the same way I felt when I battled Enforcer and Crush the day when I went to Chad's house. Because that same day, Ron's car, Fitz, Soldier, his car ran out of gas. So I had to push his car, you feel me? And then we go to LA that night. My legs is tired, bro. So every time I run into these crazy battles or these events, why? I just had to do the most burnt out stuff. So, dude, I'm out here with Boy Bad. We get off. You know, I felt like my get off wasn't that great, but it was good enough for what it was. You know what I mean? Dude, at the end of the trip, make a long story short, why this dude, when we asked him for our money, he said, hey, my brother knows was it kickboxing or taekwondo or some shit he said. He told us, he's like, yeah, my brother knows karate. That's what he said. My brother knows karate.
And just slide this in there real quick. General got hot because he went and spent all the money on shoes for his family and clothes and all that, bringing the clothes in the house. I had to keep telling. I'm always General Angel on his shoulder, so I'm like, bro, calm down. He like, what? So go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm like, bro, hold up. We in another country. He went and bought clothes for his family, and you still ain't paid us, bro. And then you telling me about your brother knowing karate? Nigga, I'm trained too, but I didn't even say all that. I looked at Boy Bad like, Boy Bad. He said, bro. And he touched me on the shoulder. He's like, don't even trip, man. Fuck this nigga. You feel me? And I was like,
we way out here.
He said we way out here, bro. And I was like,
way out.
I was like, bro, I need to smoke right now. I said, I need to smoke right now, bro. You feel me? He's like, come on, bro. And we left outside of this nigga building, right? And eventually, like after we walked off, because Boy Bad, hey, he's a boxer, actually a trained boxer. So it would have been an easy defeat for them guys. But unfortunately, we thinking to ourselves like, we still in their country. You know what I'm saying? You beat them up, you still in their country. It's like, we got to get back to the airport. We don't even know if it's left or right. You know what I'm saying? So we like, all right, we go out, blew the whole eighth in one sitting, bro. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? Dog. After that, they brought us our bread. But it was like at the end, dog. And it was just horrible. You know what I'm saying? He flew me back to the wrong state, all type of stuff. Like, it was just it was just all type of stuff that you look at and you start to learn from these scenarios that, you know, people that want to just take, bro. You know what I mean? And you gotta draw that line in the sand on what's acceptable and what's not. You feel me? And we were the first dancers, bro, to go out there to France and get done wrong, bro. And them cats ain't never looked at me and Boy Bad and said, hey, man, it would be an honor to have y'all back. Y'all was the first ones that was out here. Y'all helped us get our event cracking. You know, we didn't pay y'all on time. We didn't facilitate y'all right. Bro, it was just so much stuff that was janky, dude. But, you know, that was just one experience that I say, you know, you got to have your team together and at least be able to trust guys. So that's why there's a lot of things that I'm not going to mention out of privacy for us. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, because he's still my fam. You know what I mean? Like, there's things that happen, bro, that burn bridges. So that's why certain people ain't going to jump on the platform at the same time with another cat. Or another nigga might not jump on and feel like, oh, I got on after this dude. I should have been on here first. Or
I think that's what it is, bro. Honestly, I really think that's what it is. But you know what? Like my brother, he said, he was like, real recognize real, and he was like, the real ones gonna support, you know, not just your platform, but the Krump community. So he was like everybody been telling me, like, from Rascal Riot, they was like, yo, bro, like, what you doing for Krump right now is dope, man. And they was like, yo, keep it pushing, man, because, you know, this is needed in Krump as well.
We like stuff like this. Anything to do with
Krump, we love it. Yeah, of course.
And you know what I mean? Like, when you do this, if you see somebody trying to do something righteous, you're gonna support it. When
Hey, look,
know, that's it.
Look, they use Krump dancing to cross each other as brothers. Mm-hmm. They like literally, like, they would battle you, and as a brother, we'll sit there and be like, hey, we gonna post the footage. Niggas like agreed on, like, no, we ain't gonna do it, you know. And then turn around and and then he'll post the footage and then mix the rounds around. Like, put your last round as your first round and your middle round as your second.
Yeah, that was something that was going on too. Like, that started to get really weird.
That's when the day I fell off with Ruben. Now, are you talking about the garage session or just your other battles in general? The garage battle when I had on all black. Yo, bro, I told you, bro, I'm hip to this shit, bro. Now, we said it.
He's been on it. He's been on it. Him and his little homies have been on it. Take your little homies out of the
We sat in Papa Psycho house after the battle. He was sitting on the couch. I walked in Papa Psycho house and I said, "Hey, bro, are we posting this?" Or he like, "No." Next thing I know, footage up, round switched around, and I'm like, "What the hell?" But remind you, I live with him, so are like, how is this gonna work? You get what I'm saying? Like, because Krump dancing means just as much as me that it means to you. But this is before this is right when it started booming. The internet started booming. You know, the footage was the main thing. You know, so people, so we had Krump dancers that was hungry for it and to do anything for it. But as a real brother though, like why would you even do me like that?
You know also why though, Boy Bad, from what I also was seeing too, you know, at that time when y'all did that battle, him and Mickey's album just dropped. So that was a way of for them to promote that album that just dropped. Am I lying or am I flying?
I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know they had an album. You know those tracks that he was dancing to, that album just came out. With him and Mickey collab with that album. Because that was the time that's the time when Mickey got shot.
and he wasn't dancing. They just
Right.
made that album, and he used all those tracks to promote that album when y'all battle in that garage.
See, but I'm only seeing it from the heart to heart moment that we actually sat there and talked about it, and that's how my career been this whole time. You feel me? Like I always gave the heart to heart moment, and they lied to me. You feel me? And then
And
I would expect for
that's
that
real.
word to be
What up,
bond,
Mio?
bro. That your word was
Just
bond to me.
jump in. Big me ho. You
Salute
know
to
that.
Miho, man. Yo, man, like he's one of the names that all these dancers like, yo, you gotta get Miho on. I'm like, yo, fellas, only thing I can do
Ho
is
was
reach out. I'm like, yo, if they do it, you know what I'm saying? I could put it together, but I only can reach out, you know what I'm saying? Like
Look,
a lot of people message
I'm gonna
like, yo,
say
you gotta get
this.
this person.
Outlaw can go back when he met me.
You already know, King. You already know, King.
What's popping with you, King? How about
Yo,
them
salute,
cowboys?
yo,
Me
Miho,
ho?
salute, King. We gotta get you up
Me,
here, Miho,
if
man.
you can throw
Don't
Big
ever
Miho in
see
this, if you can
Outlaw.
throw Big
Hold on.
Miho in this,
Hold on, Outlaw.
woo!
Did you just mention the Cowboys?
He can tell you when
Did
Outlaw
you just
came
mention the
along too.
Cowboys? Don't do that. Don't do that.
We Cowboy fans, baby.
This Packer Nation, bro. This Packer Nation.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah, he a Packer
You know what I'm
fan.
saying? You already
Me
know. Don't
too.
do that. Don't disrespect, bro.
Are you a Packer fan too, boy, man?
Yeah.
What about
Don't
you,
dis.
bro? What about you? What football?
But that's bro.
But
Yeah.
nah, just to touch back on that topic right quick, and like, hey, I'm gonna just say this since Miho on here, he always he said Cowboy Nation. hey,
Hey, look,
hey,
man,
listen.
Miho is most definitely a pioneer. He's most definitely one of the creators, and I know that they Miho and Chess actually made this YouTube a long time ago, and they mentioned me being king of grime. So I have certain respects paid certain places, but then certain places I don't have respect placed there when it should be there. You feel me? So, but Big Miho to me, like that's an automatic. You feel me?
oh yeah,
Look,
Sometimes I don't even feel like I
hey,
shouldn't mention
listen,
his name because the nigga like it's already like official.
it's
Like,
already said. This is the only thing I think that's tight about Big Miho, man. And I'm gonna say this: he the only dude, aside from me, of course. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put me in it, but that honestly could leave for years, bro. Leave for years and come back and still be dope. Okay,
Because he
ain't
was
lose
trying
a
to go to
beat.
the league. He was going to be in the NFL. He was at Washington playing football.
facts. Yo,
Yeah,
Miho,
That's
man.
why
but
Mijo, man, I got
close.
a nice clip for you, dog. Soon as you get on this show, bro, I got a clip for you,
hey
man.
man, I love y'all, man. I'm gonna have to cut my interview short, man.
We're gonna have to cause I got
it's all
foolish in
good.
5 minutes. But one thing I want to say, fellas, is that yo, man, this is like an honor, man. This is like such an honor just to even be talking to you, brothers, man. Not just y'all blessing my platform, but in the Krump world. But like I said, man, like I'm a real dude, and I'm big on paying homage, man. So like I
That's
was
the thing,
honored
bro.
to y'all, man. I grew up watching y'all, man. Like I know y'all career pretty much inside and out, man. And it's been an honor, man. Like this interview right now is something that I could tell my grandkids, like, yo. I was able to interview General, Boy Bad, Outlaw. Like this is something that's like real, like big for
Yeah,
me, man. So
I appreciate
definitely
that.
appreciate it, fellas.
That's the only thing. That's why I like paying homage. You feel me to the cats above me because they open the doors. Like you can't just act like they didn't. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching Big Meat on Shake City. You know what I'm saying? Him and Hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Tight Eyes. You feel me? Cats like that was inspiring me. I'm like, damn, these niggas is tight, bro. You feel me? I know I can do this too. If he can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Watching females get off like Storm. You know what I'm saying? Getting off on the thing. I'm like, dude. So it's just inspiring, and I feel like you always got to pay homage, man. And I appreciate you having this platform, bro. I respect it. Appreciate you doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? And just keep doing what you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's going to inspire somebody to do the right thing. It's like a lot of us, we was crumping just to stay
Mhm.
out of harm's way, so to speak. You feel me? So
No
you
politicking.
know,
It was just
Mhm.
for us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying.
Like I said, man, I thank you, brothers, man, and Yo, this platform is always available. You know, if y'all want to come back, we could do a part 2 because I'm pretty much it's more stuff that y'all can touch on. So all y'all got to do is let me know, and I'm always available, fellas.
Hey, man, you already know, bro. Appreciate you. Much love, man. Respect. You already know, bro. Truth's up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, hey,
All
and
right, fellas.
tell that nigga Foolish, man, bro, been my favorite dancer ever since day one, bro.
Oh yeah, this gonna be a dope episode with Foolish next. So
Hey, yo,
For
Miho was
tell him I
Miho was
remember
my
when
favorite.
he embraced me at Jackie Robinson, bro. That was the first cartoon to embrace me and show me love. So, you know, just make sure you let him know, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
yeah,
it's
I'm
all
glad. I'm
day. You know
glad.
what I'm
I'm
saying?
glad Miho tapped in and seen all y'all. So now it can make him like more, familiar and more comfortable and pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
It says
Look who
baby
else
tight
just
eyes
jumped in.
join.
Our boy
Baby
Beast.
tight eyes. Young
yeah,
Beast.
man,
What
get
it
this
do,
nigga some,
Beast?
give him some history, mijo. Get on here and give him something. Drop some jewels up in here, man.
Beast
But
be
y'all,
getting off
y'all,
too. I'm
man,
gonna
y'all,
shout him
y'all,
out. You know
y'all
what I'm
cats
saying?
tune
Beast be
on to
getting
the
off.
next episode with Foolish, man. If y'all got free time, I know y'all got families, but if not, it'll be on Spotify and YouTube, so it'll be always
No,
available for y'all.
I'll
You doing
tap
it
in. I'll
today?
tap in. I just
Yeah,
got
yeah, I'm
something on
about
my
to do it
phone.
in like 5 minutes.
All right,
All
bet
right,
that, man.
for
I'm gonna
sure.
let you get prepped, man. You have a good night. Hey, Beast,
All right,
keep up the
fellas.
good work, bro. I seen your
All
video
right,
the other day. Keep it up.
all right, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All
All
right,
right, all
y'all.
right.
Peace.
Outlaw, king of the six.